What's next for Valkyries after historic inaugural season? Oakland, the first season in Golden State Valkyries history, is in the books and one for the ages. From shattering the record for most wins in an inaugural season to becoming the first expansion franchise to reach the playoffs, the Valkyries accomplished far more than anyone expected from them. And while their season ended in heartbreak at the hands of the Minnesota Lynx, Golden State fought to the bitter end in front of their devoted fans. But what comes next for the Valkyries after such a memorable and historic first season in the WNBA? What comes next after a campaign of sold-out home crowds, prestigious award honors, and genuine praise from across the league and mediascape? As Natalie Nake said, her and the front office's goal is to win a championship in 5 years. That's been the goal from the moment owner Joe Lacob finalized the agreement to start a WNBA franchise in San Francisco. The Valkyries are chasing glory. However, what the pursuit of that goal looks like may be far different next season. With the next collective bargaining agreement in limbo, 2 expansion teams joining the league, and a ton of contract situations to sort through, Golden State has a lot to figure out in order to build on the foundation they've laid this past season. At the Valkyries players' exit interviews, less than 24 hours after the Game 2 loss to the Lynx, the team reflected on the history they made together as well as the memories and journeys each of them had in the process. Here are the key takeaways from the players' final media availabilities in the 2025 season. There was a sense of uncertainty hanging around the players as they fielded questions about the future with this team. Tiffany Hayes and Monique Billings, 2 players entering unrestricted free agency this offseason, were asked directly if they wanted to return to Golden State next season. Both players expressed their interest in returning to the Valkyries next season. In a similar vein, Kate Martin and Cecilia Zandalicini were asked about potentially going through another expansion process with the Portland Fire and Toronto Tempo joining the WNBA next season. It's just something out of our control. We talk a lot as basketball players that there's a lot out of our control, Martin said. It's a strange place to be for a lot of these players because the franchise clearly wants to build on the momentum of this season. But at the same time, it's not clear at all how this team will look next season, especially with the league is at a crossroads. Later, Zandalicini fielded questions about how the team can improve next season. The Italian forward was honest about not knowing how to answer those questions because there's so much uncertainty surrounding the WNBA this offseason and the difficult reality of keeping this team together. We don't know. The W's going to be different. We don't know who's going to stay, who's going to go, so we have no idea. It's not a question to answer right now. But we would love to stay the same team, Zandalicini said as Martin nodded in agreement. We really enjoy each other. We had a great time this summer. That would be our dream, probably, but it's a business. It's the W. It has to grow and expand. But despite the uncertainty, the players expressed their love for one another as well their pride in what they accomplished this season. The word gratitude was echoed across the players' exit interviews. One word that comes to mind is gratitude. I feel so blessed to be a part of this amazing team, center Temi Fagbennel told reporters when asked about the emotions of looking back on the year as a whole. Gratitude was the overwhelming sentiment from the Valkyries players. Every player, from the starters to the end of the bench, expressed their gratitude for what they were able to achieve together as a team, strung together through a chaotic expansion draft process. Most Improved Player of the Year Veronica Burton echoed Fagbennel's sentiments. I still haven't been able to reflect that much from yesterday to today, but a lot of gratitude, Burton said. Grateful for the people, grateful for the organization, the fans. From top to bottom, just felt so loved and appreciated here. Felt like pros here. It was an incredible season, and I'm proud of what we were able to do.